am in Florida's oldest bar, the Palace Saloon at Fernandina Beach with the general manager. This is Cody Adams. Thank you so much for having me.
You're very welcome. Thank you for being here.
So much history here. I've never been here, but I hear it can get a little spooky. We'll talk about that in just a second. But I want to learn more of the history of this place. So what can you tell me?
Absolutely. So the building itself was established in 1850 by a gentleman named Mr. Hirsch. Opened it up as a haberdashery. He would sell shoes, grain, basically supplies for ships that would come to port. Our port here is natural deep port, so it made a good spot to come in, trade, and maybe do some pirating activities. But Mr. Hirsch, a cool story about him was he was actually really good friends with Adolphus Busch, the founder of Anheuser-Busch.
Oh, really?
Yes, and his friend Adolphus Busch, there's a very nice wooden piece behind our bar that was actually hand chiseled in Bavaria. And Adolphus Busch showcased it in the 1880s at the World's Fair in the U.S.
Oh,
and
my
then
gosh.
brought it down here and actually installed it in the bar for him, or at the haberdashery for him, as a present. So
wow,
yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's pretty neat. And then, so a bar until Prohibition, right?
Technically, yes.
Technically, right? Because then they were selling ice cream.
Technically, yes. You could have a medicinal license where you could actually be allowed to sell alcoholic products.
Okay.
A building that is just adjacent to us actually had that license, and they kind of co-opted together. So we did get to sell a little bit of medicinal alcohol at the time. So.
But it did also become an ice cream parlor at
yes,
one
it did.
point,
Absolutely.
right?
Yep. They would sell anything from ice cream. It was actually one of the first places in Florida to sell Coca-Cola.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
wow, yeah, a lot of history here.
A lot.
And you've had some experiences, right? I always like to ask anywhere that I go, you know, if you've worked here a while and there's rumors that something's haunted, I have to ask, have you had an experience? And you have, right? So
absolutely.
Tell us, what can you say?
I've had a couple. We do have office areas that are upstairs of our building that once was a brothel.
Oh.
There is a lore of a suicidal worker at the brothel, and I've went up late at night to the offices, saw shadowy figures.
Did you really?
Absolutely.
Did it give you the creeps? Like, did you get a feeling from it?
A little bit.
You're a big
yeah,
guy.
not really. Yeah.
I would be freaking out.
I'm born and raised here, so hearing all these stories and everything, it actually was more of a, oh, this is awesome kind of thing.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, shadowy figure kind of darting into the office. One of the cool things is, obviously business, we have security cameras. We have a nice little fixture piece on the back bar of an old flame lantern, and it'll sway in the middle of the night.
Whoa.
Yep. And our AC isn't that powerful to move it because it's heavy, so.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if we need a little help, maybe to knock off the nerves.
Absolutely.
You have some help. So what are we drinking today?
So
little segue there.
So one of the best things that we do here at the Palace Saloon is our world famous Pirate's Punch. This recipe started in the 1920s, has been unadulterated since, and it's just a good rum blend punch. That's absolutely.
Sorry, I didn't cheers you first.
Absolutely. Which
I've
could
never
also
had
go
one.
into the ghost stories as well.
Oh, that is delicious. Well, thank you so much for having me here today to learn more about it and have some of your punch. But you have to tell everyone about your Halloween party before we go.
Absolutely. So Halloween night, December 31st, it is a Tuesday night. We will be throwing our Petey the Pirates Halloween Ball. We will have karaoke set up on our outside stage. We'll have live music inside, and we'll have a DJ in our Uncle Charlie's middle bar as well.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much again. Cheers to you.
Cheers, absolutely.
And all who inhabit
Absolutely.
the Palace Saloon.